Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And once again, it is the late night Logic Pro lesson show. Maybe not late night for all of you, but it is for me. And we're going to dibble-dabble around in Logic for a little bit, see what happens. Yeah. Hello, I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Hope you're doing good. This is the late night Logic Pro lesson where every day or so we just jump on and have a mess around with Logic, see what we can find, and hopefully you get a little bit less scared of Logic. Yeah? Let's, if you are watching, say hello in the chat. If you don't want to, you don't have to either. So, hello, Dan Ekberg is here hanging out. We've got Bo hanging out as well. Good to see you both. I have been preparing for tomorrow's show. There's Joe Glenn, who lost her Facebook page, and I tried to help her, but it was too late. She started a new one. Man, don't click on things that you get sent to you. She got hacked and lost her Facebook page, and that sucks. So hopefully you can get all your contacts back as soon as possible. Joe. Alrighty. What is going on with Logic? I'm going to firstly talk about some things that I like and some things that I don't like, because I've been playing with it for a long time. I've found quite a few hacks, and hopefully we'll find quite a few more. Since the last time we did one of these shows, I've been doing these pre-recorded daily digests with some tips and stuff like that in there. Let's jump over here and open up Logic, shall we? Now you'll see I have started organizing. There's a whole bunch of things I need to delete here, all these projects. A lot of them mean nothing. They're not projects at all. They're just from me demoing things, you know, and practicing things. So I'm going to try and clear these all out by the next time I'm live. But I've started putting my actual music that I'm working on into projects here. So we've got a bunch of folders here. Working on this Viv Sparrow thing with Naya. Starting to put my album in here, my Dread Circus album, which is cool. We looked at a couple of these on the last stream we did here. So that's good. I moved this Clearly Epic track in here as well. I don't know how well it's mixed. Let me turn it down so you can get an idea of what's happening here. Where are we? There we go. It's a big project, this one. Got a whole bunch of vocals in it. Let's see. Let's have a look. Boom. So, handles a big project pretty well, and none of this has been mixed or anything like that. What do I like about the mixer? I'll tell you what I really like. This, how I can drag this top little thing here, which has the little indicators going on in there. I really, really, really love that. It helps you get to places you need to go super quick. Let's bring this in over here. Hit play again and bring this down. Super, super handy for scrolling through and seeing all your levels, where you need to get to, where levels are. I love that. That is so good. We'll close that. Get out of here. What do I hate? I'm just going to tell you what I hate about Logic Pro. There's a couple of things I really hate, and I hope they fix. The first one is if we open a new track and just create a MIDI track, it is the browser. The browser is awful. It's so hard to find stuff, I find. I mean, even when we open up in here and use all these and go, yeah, all right, we want some drums, we want acoustic stuff. Drums, fair enough. I can deal with drums. I can find drums pretty easy, but once you start digging into the weeds and writing stuff like, all right, so what do we want? And finding genres. So we want rock, synth leads. Let's see what we've got here. It's really, yeah, look at that. I only selected 2 things, lead and rock. And what did I get? 1 thing. And all these are partial matches. Don't know why they're partial. What? So I find I find this really super annoying. It's not really very helpful. And GarageBand was a lot easier to find your way around. Russ says, Bo says, I agree. I find creating my own patches helps. Russ says, I must say I don't like the MIDI roll. I was trying to write in it like I normally do last night, mildly better than Cubasis. Yeah, but Russ, you're... wow. Really? It's virtually the same as GarageBand. I don't know how you think that, but that's you. Everyone has their own opinions, and you got to validate them for what they are. What else do I not like in here? I do not like that I miss these down here all the time. I've really got to get used to opening down here and clicking these tabs. I always get confused between the 3, but I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at it. Hello, Dr. Zorders. I'm pretty sure you can change that, Russ, if you open up the... so when you move this, you mean when you're dragging your finger, is this what you mean? Where am I? Let me grab here. Oops, I didn't fix my camera before we started. Sorry. Gotta love OBS. Every time you finish a stream, it makes the camera dark again. Good stuff, OBS. Really, really quality stuff. You mean when you drag here, how it drags around? What options do we have for that in here? Catch playhead off. No, that doesn't change anything. So that's the automatic. All right, so that's when the playhead's moving. For dragging your finger around, I mean, it moves a fair bit. For pinching and zooming. Really annoying. I don't think there's any way to change that either. Not in here. Nothing like that. I don't know. I don't know. Drawing stuff in seems pretty easy to me. But then I don't have the same issues that you do, Russ. So I can't speak for you, and I never would. I've seen what happens when you do that. Oh, dear. So we looked at drums this week on the show, and bypassing the way to create acoustic drums and be able to split them apart into sub-stacks. So it still astounds me that they didn't include this into the actual, for the acoustic kits, that we have to do this. It is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to open up a project tonight. I'm going to open up a GarageBand project first. So we're going to jump out of here, go into GarageBand. I'm going to reopen this Concrete Enema FMC thing, which is now called number 3, just so I can show you the process again. I need to go through the process of this again. Let's zoom and set our marker here, where it's about here for the start of the song, I think. Where are we? Da-da-da. So I'm going to tidy this up a little bit. We're going to remove some stuff. Let's go in here and do some multi-selecting. So we've got a multi-selector tool. Select, select, select. I'm not doing it right, am I? It's this one, isn't it? Yes, get it right. So it's multi-selecting all these tracks here because I don't need them. And then unclicking multi-select and then deleting all these tracks. Goodbye to you. Make some room. So all we've got here in this is, it looks like a drum track, bass, 2 guitars, and some vocal tracks. I'm going to go in here and remove this one as well because I don't think I need this one either. Delete, you can go. So now we've got just these tracks here. It's so now I'm going to, we've got these all selected here. So now I can click on, let's make sure they're all selected. Yep, now they're all selected. And we want to click and convert. I want to join them first. I'm going to join them together. And then we're going to click and convert. And we're going to convert these into separate by note pitch because they've already separated. And I'm using the Sunset drum kit. So here's this example of how to separate all these drums. In the old days, in GarageBand, we used to have to go in and make multiple tracks and then cut the kicks out, copy in here, cut the snares, copy in here, and do it bit by bit. But now I can just go in here, hit convert, separate by note pitch, and there we go. There's all of our drums all separated. Nice. But you can see the problem straight away when we do that is they're not showing up in the mixer. They're not showing up down here. So I'm going to go through the process again of sorting that out. It's a thing. It's a hack, but we're going to do it. So what we need to do now is copy these. Duplicate and copy. Duplicate and copy. Duplicate and copy. I'm just going to check this. So we can see this top one has no MIDI data in it whatsoever. So we don't need this. We can delete this one. All right. And now what I'm going to do is duplicate each of these and do a drag. Duplicate and drag. And make sure they stay in line. Yes. So we're going to duplicate this one. Drag. Duplicate this one and drag. Sounds like a drag show. Not say that too loud. It'll get outlawed. All right. So we're just duplicating each of these. And why am I doing it? You'll see, because why am I doing this is that you'll see as I'm doing it, it's adding tracks down here. See this? So it's putting them into tracks. That's the main reason I'm doing it. Because the tracks aren't showing up down here when I split them apart, this is the main reason I'm doing that. So they're growing now. So we've moved that one, and now we have to select this, duplicate and drag, duplicate. And the last one. So now they've all been moved into new tracks, and now I can go in here and select all these. We're gonna unselect that one. Or I can just do this, go up to the top. Actually, I don't want to do that. So we'll just go and select all these. Yeah. Boom. Boom. And we can delete them because there's nothing in them. Right. So I'm going to unselect this up here. Click on this and delete. And now we have all of our tracks separated. So now I can go and click on this one and create, do I do it here? I think I delete this one as well too. Yeah, delete. So delete this. Now I can click on this and create a summing stack. Boom. That didn't work, did it? No. I had to go do it the other way. There we go. So I have to create this one and create a summing stack. No. What's going on? Why is that not working? What have I done wrong? Forward. Come on. Redo. Wow, that's nice. Good stuff. All happening today. Try that again. And delete this one as well. Goodness me. Hang on. What have I got? Have I selected something with a track? Yes, I have. So we have to get rid of this one. Whew. Wake up. Delete. Delete, delete, delete. And I don't know what is happening. Why is this not going on? They haven't updated this, have they? Fuck me. Do I have to watch my own fucking video? So that one's in there. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Here we go. I'm just not thinking, guys. Sorry about this. So we need to select all of them. That's why. It's late. I'm tired. I really shouldn't be doing this show. Because I've got to be up in the morning again. So you have to select all of them and then create a summing stack. And now they're all there. Yeah? There we go. I'm sure I've lost everybody now. So now when I hit play, all those drums are neatly in that summing stack. And I can click on this anytime, open it up, and we can see we've got our kicks. Then we can go in and name this shit. Yeah, we got to do all this because to make it right. It looks like we've got kicks here. Kicks. Looks like snares next. Yep. Snare. What's in this track? I don't know what's in this track. Let's have a look. Right. Now, the other thing that's really cool about this is, right, what I love about separating them, you'll notice there was another show I did a trick on how to do multi-outs. The problem with doing multi-outs is it puts all the toms in one track. But you'll notice here, it's put all the toms in 3 tracks. So if I solo these, yes, where when you do a multi-out, it's nowhere near as good. So it looks like that's our high tom, mid tom, and low tom because they're running in that order. Wicked. So now we can name those. They're our toms. So we got, we'll do rename, high tom, mid tom, and Thomas Christ. And low tom. Beautiful. Hi, Mateus. So there we've got our snare, we've got our toms. Let's check what these are. We've got next, I think this one is hi-hats. So rename these as hats. And I'm pretty sure it does, it splits the hats into different styles of hats too. So there's our crash. Rename that crash. And what do we got? I'm guessing this is a ride here. So there's our ride. And what's this one down here? See how it's separated, the two rides? So that's our bell ride. We can rename that bell ride. And this is our normal ride. Too easy. Now we might as well name the rest of these tracks. I'm pretty sure we've got a bass drum here. Let's a bass. Electric guitar left. Right guitar. Okay, so here we go. Now we've got our bass. Now, these are lead vocals. Let's rename these, and I'm going to start grouping these as well too. So what I'm trying to do now is just a bit of a culmination of some of the stuff I did during this week in the short videos. Russ says, I think me personally, I will stick with writing in Nano Studio than importing everything into Logic. Dude, you're never going to get like you are a slave to Nano Studio forever. Poor Russ. He's going to die with Nano Studio tied around his throat. Here lied Russ with Nano Studio forever. Remember that video game on Commodore 64, Mission Impossible, Impossible Mission? And at the start it would go, stay a while, stay forever. That's Russ with Nano Studio right there. Forever a slave, Russ. It doesn't matter, you know, at the end of the day, as long as you're making good music. Seriously, you know, I'm just joking. I'm always just, you know, messing with you, Russ. Because, you know, use what you use. If something ain't working for you, there's no point writing a letter about it and crying till the cows come home because no one gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be talking about that this week on the special Wart episode that is happening. We're going to be talking about, you know, people who can't always get what they want and want everything yesterday. And how utterly disappointed they always are. And if you're going to live that way, man, you're just going to live in a life of a world of utter disappointment every single day. Yes, yes. So I'm just trimming these vocals here now, just to cut off any noise at the end of them. Super easy to do, you know. Super easy. Let's do these last three, I think, here. So these are chorus vocals. We'll take that back there. Just making them neat. And then we can group them all together. We'll zoom in. Schmick. And these vocals. Then we'll name them and then we'll do some grouping. Just so we can work on the volumes together. Okay. Because next week I think we're I'm gonna work on this track and start doing some shows on my first song, recording in Logic and getting finished. All right, so there's all these vocal tracks. Let's name them. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Bring this out. So this is a going to call this lead vocal 1. Let's just put lead V1. And down here is a lead V2. And these are all backing vocals. So we'll do a what do we do? backing V1. Backing V2. And these two will be backing 3 and 4. Cool. Here's our song all put together. We can bring back this little loop at the start. Wicked. So what I'm going to do now is just save this. Yeah. And do a bit of version control and make a duplicate. Boom. Open up number 3 because I'm going to do some grouping now. So if you don't know where the grouping is, grouping can be found over here. You just click this and you can turn on groups and you'll see groups will appear over here, which is nice. And we can start grouping these things. So let's go in first. We'll expand our drums and let's do some groups for this. So we click on this, create a new group. It'll be group number 1. And then in here we can choose 1, 1, 1. Just keep going with whatever you want in that group 1. So we've got a crash here. You can add more things to them. You can remove things. So now we've got all our drums in there. We can close that out. Good stuff. That's all grouped. Now we've got our guitars. Let's group these. So we'll create a new group, group 2, and this will be group 2. We'll leave the bass without a group. So let's do our vocals now. This will be group 3. I wish you could name groups. It sucks. So we've got our lead V1 and we need our lead V2 to be number 3. So there are our lead vocals. And see how they move together? Yeah. So you obviously want to do this once you start getting things mixed. And you can turn them on and off whenever you want. So you can just remove the group. Pretty sure. Can you? Yes. Once you've got a group, let's create a group here. What's these? There's going to be backing vocals 4, 4, 5, and 5. Sweet. I'm all in for Logic, but my 9th gen is choking very badly and it's starting to be really annoying. What's 9th gen? I don't even know what 9th gen is. Is it what year is that? I have a 2018 and I haven't put it to the absolute test yet, but it's noticeably slower opening things than this one here. So can you turn groups off? You can remove these as well, so pretty easily. But now, if we go back and play here, so what you'll see is you can move these guitars at the same time because they're grouped. Everything's nicely grouped. Once you get a good drum mix, so you probably wouldn't even need to group these because you've already got a sum stack. But all those drums come down together. Cool. So there's that. I'm going to go back to number 2 here because everything's not grouped. And now we can do a little bit of a mix. Okay. I love this. We can go in here. And change his kick up. Hey, Leanie. Hey, what's going on, Adam? All right, let's get rid of this. And just set this up so it replays again. That's about it. Okay, we're going to work on this kick.
watch it go.
Okay, so there is some rough mixing. Let me catch up on some stuff here. So I was just concentrating there. Is that the same guitar, left and right? No, they are different guitar tracks. They are completely different guitar tracks. You can see here that they're these two, so they are different. You can see the difference between those there. Differently played. You They're just different tones. So they're just different tones that are going on there. And they're panned 40, 40, 40, left and right. Thanks for being here, Leanie. Yeah, this hasn't been altered or anything since I recorded it, kind of thing. Hello, Bo. We're doing good. I think they're separate because so definitely separate tracks. Hey, Dean, what's going on? Boom. So this is still a demo. I'll probably redo a lot of these tracks. I just wanted to have a go at mixing this down and getting all these drums into place. So now we've got our summing stack here. So that's good. All the drums are all in there. It automatically creates these buses, which are cool. So we've got these two buses at the end. One's got echo, one's got reverb. So even if we go in here, you can hear with this snare, I've got bus 2 turned up, so I'm using the echo from over there. Same with the vocals. Vocals have got some echo in there. Man, I'm Man, I love being able to separate these tracks and do all that kind of stuff, do all this summing stuff. It's so damn good just to be able to go up here and bring all these drum tracks out. So nice and compact. All right, I'm going to save this for now. What I'm going to do now is open a new project over here. Now, where did that get saved? That's a good question. I wonder where that got. It's not in here. I can't see it. So where did that go? Did it go in here? I'm guessing it did. Fascinating. Great stuff. Let's move this. We'll cancel that. We'll move these into iCloud Drive, Logic Pro. Stop. So why is that? Oh, I know why. Let's do this. Let's create a new folder. What do we call this? FMC. Concrete Enema. Done. It's because I reopened it from GarageBand. Yes. Oh, so one of them went in there. So we'll put this in Cloud. Concrete Enema. Put this one in here. Cool. And we'll rename this one to a drum mix. Done. Damn, I've got caps on. Alrighty, let's open up a new project here in Logic, and I'm going to go through some stuff with the synths because I really haven't messed with these too much. So we're going to bring in an instrument, and I'm going to go through some of these synthesizers. So we've got these. We've got a vintage Mellotron in here. And remember, you can open up the browser at any time, and all your presets are in here as well. So you can just select any of these. So this is a choir and a flute. Well, the other way to select presets, if you don't want to open the browser, is you can go in here and select them from here, and you can choose layers because it's a mellotron. And you've also got your tape speed. You can go up octaves. And you've got a blend between the two. Let's bring that back to there. Which is pretty neat. Let's bring that to a middle blend. Pretty wicked. Put some brass in here. And we'll do like a cello. So that's a mellotron. If we replace. So it's in vintage keys. We've got this electric piano, which is, funnily enough too, if you create a brand new track here and select, go into the three dots and hit the default patch and go. The default patch is the Deluxe Classic as well. Or the E-piano. They're similar. Yeah. There you go. Let's delete that. Here's our E-piano. Again, presets can be found here. So we've got a Wurlitzer. Got your tone. You've got a phaser in here. Chorus, we've got a tremolo. Man, there's so much in here. So you've got your your mod wheel tremolo. Wicked. If you want to change any of these out, you can just hit replace and you can change them out super quick. Got a vintage clav. And they've all got heaps of presets. Let's try bringing in some MIDI. I'm going to drag up from the bottom here and bring the Files app. Drag this over here because I've been organizing a lot of my samples today. And I have a whole bunch of stuff organized here. So Mobile Music Pro samples. I've got some samples in here. What do we got? Soundscapes, ambient beds. Where do we go on? Loops and MIDI. Melodic loops. So let's try dragging with something like this in here. I don't know what this is. Let's see what happens. Import tempo. Yes. So super easy to import MIDI stuff in here. What was this? It's Nightfall. It's this one here. So what is it? MIDI 90, I assume. So let's do that. Let's bring this down. I think it's meant to be 90. Maybe not. See you later, Leanie. So put this on a loop. I don't think that was right. Let's try our synthesizers. Here we go. How cool is that? I love how it continues to suck and do this and remove our first note every time. I really hope they fix this shit. Yeah, I know that. So I'm not. It's not like I'm new to Logic, so I have been using it on Mac. But all right, so let's. I'm going to try and do something with these drums here. Let's bring this down, and we've got this drum kit here. So if we do a replace, go in here, and then go in here, and then do MIDI out. Is that going to work? Yeah, we'll do that last. So I'm going to add some MIDI outs here. Let's go in and do a some sends. Create a new bus. Create a new bus. Oops. New bus. Let's do some bussings. Boom. Not sure what the limit is. I can't remember. Is it 10? I think it's 10. Or is it 12? 12. I really do hope they increase the buses. So there we go, 12. We've got 12 buses there. Now I'm going to go in and select this drum kit, replace, and then choose MIDI out. And then we can go in here and select these MIDI outs. See, it's kind of shit because you have more MIDI outs. You have less MIDI outs than actually what's on offer. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. What have we got? 14, 15, 16. See all the buses down here? 16, then we've got 17, 18, and then 19, 20. Cool. So, should be. Now, if we jump out of here, does this... So now all our kit has been set up into MIDI out. So you can see here. Wicked. So this is the other way you can set up drums, by doing these MIDI outs. And then all you need to do is just go in here and delete these buses because you don't need them anymore. So you create the buses and then you remove them. Done. Delete. Delete. I know it's a stupid workaround, but it's a workaround until we have something better. So let's remove all these now. We've got all our bus sends. Cool. And you can see we've got one. That's wicked. Okay. Let's quantize that, make sure it's all good. We've got this smart quantize here, which is pretty cool. And let's go into our edit thing here. What have we got? Let's have a look at this. Cool, we are good there. Didn't know if I had that set right or not. Well, I have just wasted so much time just noodling around in here for an hour and 22 minutes because, you know what? I don't get enough time to do it. I'm too busy sitting here putting together shows each day that I don't really feel like I get enough of a chance to do something like this and just noodle around without having to talk. So that felt really good. Just, sorry, it does that too on the. Oh yeah. Tom told me that as well. I wonder why it does it. Does it just mean because we come in too fast? But the note's there. That's what's really weird, isn't it? But I've just wasted a whole bunch of time just noodling around here, as I said, because I don't get enough time to make shit. I'm too busy doing these shows all the time and trying to show how to use apps and stuff like that, that my music creativity is down the toilet. So it feels really good just to have sat here for an hour and a half and noodled around and just make something just out of the blue like that. Even though it's not much. Getting ready for work, Kim? I hope it's okay to watch. Let's do some stuff. Let's just grab some stuff here. If I do, I want to do this, yeah? I'm going to grab some of these. And just go, oh, don't want to do that. What am I doing? I want to do the looping stuff. I want to do this one. No, that's not what I... Far out, dude. Get it together. Let's just do a bunch of these. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6 of them. La la la. Just so I can have a bit of a sing over it. I don't know. I feel like exercising the pipes. 1, 2. Let's get some kind of effect on here. Let's use the... We'll use the Logic. What sounds? What do we got? Delays. A dynamic. Let's put a compressor on here. Yo, hey. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. There we go. That's kind of nice. Let's get like a, just a black hole or something. Yeah. Take some of that out. Yeah. Yeah, we need an EQ in there. Yeah. And we'll move these around. Yeah, now. Yeah, will I? Yo. Quickly, let's do this. You want to see something really cool? Let me show you something really cool before you do these vocals. So I ordered one of these today, and I'm thinking about putting them. I'm thinking about putting them up on my store. The official How to App on iOS Brad Example Naked T-shirt. This is the one I ordered today. It should be here in about a week or two. How good is that? Oh, my Lord. Small things amuse small minds. There you go. What I was going to do is go over here and do a chat GPT. Yeah. I know. Log in. Oops, let me go over here so you don't see my login. Password, yes. Log in to ChatGPT. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, they say they've got is the new app out now. Oh, it's actually out. Oh, it wasn't out here a little while ago. Wow, the app's out. Wicked. That's good. Write me some lyrics about writing a song in Logic Pro for iPad. Cool. It's a bit long. That's all right. I don't know if you can hear the rain through my microphone. Wow, it is. My roof's leaking again. Man, it's not a good thing here at the moment with the weather. It is hammering down. Okay, 2. Well, I feel, yeah. Well, I feel my. Well, I feel. Oh. Well, I feel. That's better. Okay, let's hit record. Wow, those vocals recorded at a fairly decent level there. I didn't like peek out. I didn't do any like checking before that. In a world of creativity, my mind takes flight. With Logic Pro and iPad, I paint the sound and light. This one here, coming up. Here he comes. This one here. Cool, cool, cool. Hey. There's so much to explore in this thing. It is just, as you can see, like even just with the drums, separating all those drums on for the FMC song, the way we did it, did a summing stack, it's just as easy to separate them using these MIDI outs. I just don't think it's as neat. I mean, I guess you could sum stack them. I guess you can't because, see, this is the problem. When you do that, the MIDI outs, it doesn't create all the drum tracks. It's all just one track here. But in the mix, they're all down here, yeah? So it kind of works that way, but then you'd have to name all these. You'd have to go in and name all these tracks like hi-hat, kick, all that. So the MIDI out's not as good for the drum designer. But yeah. All right, I'm going to get out of here. What have we got coming up? So in less than 12 hours' time, we're taking a look at, on the next show, is Chow Multi-Tool, Skipper Disc, TRNR Channel Strip, and Big Stuff by Nembrini. 4 apps in one show because they're all free. So we're going to take a look at them all at once in the morning show, which is 11 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. New York, 3 p.m. LA, and 8 a.m. in the morning. So that's coming up. And yeah, what a nice bit of fun that was, I guess. Something to pass the time. I'm going to go get some dinner. And at dinner at 11:30 p.m., take my meds and go to sleep. And let's go out with playing this track. We'll save this. Never going to use it ever again, I would suggest. But we'll go out and play it, this little noodle around. And I'll see you on the next show. Hope you all have a good one. Do the things that make you happy, mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Remember, if you can, on the way out, do this. It helps. Hit the like. Do that if you're watching on a replay and all that stuff. Boom. Let's play this and get the hell out of here.